Ryan Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce.
And they're looking to take back the momentum with a strong performance here. They dropped the first one against this team, but hopefully they learned something there they could use tonight.
Without question. I mean, you learn from wins and losses, maybe even more from losses. You took some hard lessons in that first game.
Suggs. And he banks in the layup. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Suggs. Here's Misi. Blocked! On the wing, Mitchell. Inside. Here's Edey. And he jams it home with authority.
The reverse slam? That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Portis with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Misi's shot is good.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Boston. To the left side wing. To the middle. Here's Edey. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Edey's got 7 points.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Here's Ivey. The Celtics making their last shot. That won't go for them. Now 0 for 2. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Castle. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Three-pointer.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Thompson, no good. Celtics lead by 6. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Edey. Shoots over Turner. Offensive rebound. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 9 points.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Now here's Suggs, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Edey, that's good. 11 points in the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Tipped. The three from Suggs. He drops it from range. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every three that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Celtics. 1:05 left in the first. Screen by Lively. For three, Smith drains the triple.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Celtics lead by 10. To the left wing. They set the pick. From deep. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the...
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
29 seconds left in the first. For three, Smith. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Shannon. Can't cash it in from close range. Fires for three. And it's Giddey with the three.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. You're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So as
The Celtics, 23.
great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Boston?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
There's a screen. Outside Giddey. Lively inside. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
There's a screen by Turner. And here's Ivy from the arc. Drops in the three. Ivy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play, but Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Giddy with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Lively's shot is off. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Thompson, and the bucket is good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Lively, and Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Smith. That shot off. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Thompson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Pass to Giddy. Down low. Here's Lively. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And here's Indiana now. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Substitution on the court.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Ivy.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Edie. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Portis. Oh, he misses the dunk.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
3-pointer, Buzelis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
These are his first free throws of the game.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Pass to Edie. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Thompson. Suggs outside. To the inside. Buries it down low. Suggs has got 8.
Well, that's just a toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The three from Suggs. He can't get it to go.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Pass to Castle. Left side Mitchell. Here's Edie. There's the block. It's stolen. Here's Castle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Edie. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he makes both free throws. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Suggs. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Here's Edie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 17 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Indiana trailing here. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Shannon. Fires from deep. Boston with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Three-pointer, Buzelis gets the three to fall. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Suggs, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The three is up. That's a miss. And he's 7 for 11 from the floor. Pacers trail by 12. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
From downtown, the rebound by Edie.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Castle. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Launches it. Outside for Mitchell. Inside.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
To the right side. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
The 3 from Suggs. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 drives.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Boston pulls it in.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. From Pete Giddy. Boston, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Takes a 3. And he can't get that one. Pacers trail by 17. Pass to Shannon. Ivy, left side, and out of bounds. Boston will have it. And the Pacers making a change here.
For the Pacers, number 1, Amen Thompson.
Smith with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Connects from downtown. Smith's got 6.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Screen by Lively. Pass to Smith. It's Giddy on the wing. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good.
The assist.
Give him 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Boston ball.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. That'll put him in. Thompson on the line. That one on Giddy. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Portis. Pacers trail by 17. Here's Ivy. And that one is stuffed right through.
You better get out your camera when Ivy's driving to the bucket. You know something fun's gonna happen.
"20 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Sims. Here's Hawkins. No good from outside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. He does not get the second one. Smith left side. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Boston out in front, up by 15. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter. Stranger things have happened. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Celtics. They led the game at one point by 20. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Time for your Indiana Pacemates, everyone. Let's get excited.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Ivy from the arc. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Portis with the steal. Pass to Ivy. 3-pointer. Lively grabs a miss. Celtics lead by 15. From deep, Giddey. It's hauled in by Portis. Now the Pacers with it. Now here's Thompson. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Here's Smith. Pass to Sims. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
It's time for defense. This timeout is for everyone, except you fans. We're throwing shirts. Time to get out. Great show. Let's thank them, everyone.
Shot from the inbound. And Giddey finishes it off.
Assisted.
And the Celtics lead by 14.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Blocked. And that'll be Boston's. Ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. Here's Hawkins. Pass to Giddey. Smith outside. Over Thompson.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Down low. Turner. Got a hand on it. Now Smith. Defended by Thompson. Outside Giddey. Back to Smith. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And he commits the intentional foul. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Clap your hands for the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Suggs. Back to Turner. Now Thompson. 6 to shoot. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Castle. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
For the Pacers Breaker. Nicely done.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Edey. Clock at 6. From 15 feet away. The bank shot, no good.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like are more comfortable pushing.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Boston leading by 12. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, power move by Mitchell.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Here's Edey. Rebounded by Suggs. From the arc. That one is off.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's Edey.